Alright, so today I'm taking the trades, but I am gonna go over just today's price action. Can't really go as fast as I want to, but I will play it back as quickly as it allows me to. Alright, so today the market's gonna open up in about 2 minutes, so it's gonna fast forward a little bit. Looks like I lost the clock. Alright, opening up soon. Alright, so I'm just jumping in by 10 seconds. So the market found some support right here and started just basically just challenging the highs. Right? As you can see right at the open, market just started just up, just a straight upward move, but there was nothing really supported. We had this happening here. Very aggressive contracts came in. Let's go back a little bit. You see it here. Buy here. Aggressive contract following. Could have entered right there if I noticed that, right? Could have entered right there. Stop loss right below. Pushing for the highs. All right. Let's go back a little bit. Let's see when that happened. So that happened right before the market opened. This already happened. And then right at the open, price comes back lightly. Then we're gonna get there, right? A lot of boom. All right, so a lot of contracts is coming in. Very aggressive. Right? I didn't know which way, so I didn't enter the trade. So, but maybe the 63.45 will get retested. Again, I can't really move any of this, so let's see 63.45 gets retested before price moves up. Nope. So price is basically just still a possibility. Does it get retested? No. So price never came back down. Right? So price was just a sore shot. You can see that just grinding up, grinding up, grinding up. So we had this breakout here. So this area here, the 63.54 to 63.56. Basically this right here. I was looking for a retest. Price never really gave me that setup. It just kept grinding up. Or I just kept pushing up. Really wanted to see this area get retested, but didn't get that going. So now we're about 30 minutes into the open. Still looking for this level to be retested. I'm going to end up drawing a new level right about here at the weekly high, as NQ really smashed it way before. VIX is below the weekly, a previous weekly high. So, but price just kept grinding up. Okay, now we're starting to get a pullback right here. Right, we have this little small channel here, but all the aggressive buying was right. Okay. What did I just do? I'm trying to figure out where that buying came from. I was clicking the 15 tick, but I'm not gonna keep bouncing between ticks. I told myself that. So all the aggressive buying was right here. So now we have another one where price actually does dip down a little bit, but not enough for me to be interested, right? So now price starts to grind back up. So see, we had a little pullback, very small pullback into that little area right here, 63.60 to 63.62. But it wasn't enough for me to want to be interested. I think price continued higher from there. Yep, you can see price is still rising, and then we do get another pullback eventually. Now we're an hour and a half into the market, finally getting a pullback. I have this area here marked for a price to retest. I'm pretty exhausted around this time. I really want to see this get retested because this is the only thing here, and 63, 62, 60 matches with this strong buying here. So I do want to see if price could retest that. I don't think price ever came down to it. Price basically just bounced ahead of it, right? So you can see that price just bounced ahead of it, never came down to that level. So not anything significant. Now it's 11:48, so I'm just like, well, I'm not getting what I want. What's the point of being in front of the charts? I left, and then I came back a little later, I noticed this strong selling. And I said, okay, this is probably a potential setup for shorts because I did go through this at a 75, um, a 75 tick chart to see what I can find in there. If I could change, if it eventually shows, I think right here, right? So I'm looking at to see if there's any aggressive buying, but I'm seeing that we're basically selling, right? I said, okay, so maybe this is turning into a sell because we had this here, and the higher time frame was showing that it's selling. So I said, okay, well maybe this is gonna be a sell, and we could probably go back up to it. So there's something for me to look into. So I said, okay, it is 12:26. I do have to wait for price to come back up and show confirmation. We do get a little short here, so now it's just waiting for a confirmation. I don't see anything that I'm interested in, and then after that, I just had to just walk away from the charts. I just couldn't mentally take it anymore. I'm not getting anything that I want from it. And then while I'm away from the charts, this starts happening, right? I saw the yellow, and then this starts happening. I said, okay, I'm just gonna wait. Oh my god! I saw all this aggressive volume coming in, right? So this is how this played out. I really want to see it because, well, all this aggressive volume coming in, waiting for this candle to close. Alright, it's 2 o'clock now. 2:02. Alright. 2:07. As you can see, this candle here is taking its time right here, right? So 2:10. I'm passed out by then. 2:09. Alright, we already we want to reject there. Okay. So I wanted to see if we had another sell because I think I had a sell there, but this would be the potential entry. Stop loss right above. Looking for maybe this right here or this right here for the most part. All right, so this would be the entry. Stop loss right above this here. So a double top. Looking for maybe this area right here. This 63, 62 area right there. Right, risking about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost a 1-to-1 in a sense, right? That would be the target. Price bounced around for quite a bit. Then it just sold off. Right? Then it just sold off. Came down to the level. Alright, and would want more out of it, so maybe I'll track it. No, I'll be at break even. Looking for aggressive buying for my exit. Alright, I would look for aggressive buying for my exit. Those prices pushing now. This would probably be my exit right here. Coming up. Wait for this contract to tell me something. Alright, still not getting much out of it. Oh, that's what that sell was. Okay, when did this sell come in? Hold on, that's important. I'll go back. I want to see when did NQ get a sell order. That's what I want to know. Okay. Alright, it was a sell order coming in. I want to see NQ sell order because that should have been, oh, got this. Even though it came afterwards, I would have to wait for NQs. So I would prefer to have 2 sell orders come in. Alright, to show that, hey, we do want to go short. Boom, okay. Right there. So I want to enter around 63, 69.25. Stop loss about 63, 75, 69. So about 6 points. Alright. Would be the target, would be the stop loss target. And then trying to get at least 12. So this is 10. So somewhere around here. Alright. That would be the goal. Alright, so that gave me, that's a good cue to go short. So we go short and then price does drop. So looking for buy signals to get out. This would be the buy signal to get out. This first one here, when price starts to show all this aggressiveness. So right, where is it at? Look at prices pukes. There, right? So that would have been a nice exit. So 63.69 to 63.54. All right, so about 15 points. All right, and then all right, so maybe I would have exit, maybe held a little bit, see how far we can get into this. But I would have been fine with just exiting there. Wow, what a push! All right, because we don't know how this might reverse. That's the thing. So now we get another one. Stop loss probably right above it. Looking for that rejection here. We don't get it, right? We get this. Price may go down one more time. I don't recall what happened after that. Let's see, price. No, price never came back down. So that would have been the main exit, right? And that would have been the trade, right? This would have been a nice little trade, over 15 points. Good run down, good setup, good all around. NQ backing it up, and higher time for backing it up. Price does go down lower eventually towards the end before closing out with a potential buy, but I stopped recording that. And yeah, boom, strong buy there, and then I think price bounced off of that. So that's it for me for today, reviewing today's trade. Nice setup. Wish I was able to take a part of it. This would have been a nice payday. All right, adios.